Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and guys, I'll be honest today, I'm really proud of the games that we have played in today's video. So I think if you want to learn, Control, if you want to master it, this is a good video for you because we made such a weird place you probably wouldn't think of, and I mean, I'm so happy about the results and how it went, so I hope you will enjoy it, alright? We are playing Dimir, a true king of control, with man, it's just so good. It's just so good. You mill your opponents, you rob them, you clear the board, you remove creatures, you have life gain. It's just perfect. And when you see it in action, I think you will agree. So guys, this is the Mire we were waiting for. Enjoy, bring some popcorn, this will be glorious. Alright, our opponent goes first. Man, I'm so excited to play Dimir. Like, it feels so refreshing to just, have those kind of colors. Nothing else. And we're against control. Well, if that's a control deck, I would assume it's a control deck. They play Tapland, birdie creature. And this just saved us one bad card in the hand. Man, surveillance are insane. We care about Edict. I nearly played it, by the way. We want to really resolve Celestus, but if not, we just go Mirrex plan, so it's not end of the world, it's just a horrible, horrible situation. Deduce is nice, but it's better for mana play than 3. Like, you kinda want... Okay, that's okay. We both trade cards. This will be a hard game, man. We don't play counter spells, they probably do, so they have inherent advantage over us. Really, bro? That's how you want to play? Alright, so I think the second plan, I am good at magic, I play Mirrex every turn. And this is how we roll, because he will draw Field of Ruin, but he doesn't have it yet. And we need to punish every single turn he doesn't have Field of Ruin. Because this is how he went. He only has 6 cards, man. If 2 of them are removal, he has 3 turns before, he crumbles. Smorky. You want to activate the birdie bird? Oh, they smart, they know it probably. Like, Dimir is known for, removing creatures, so they know if they activate it, they lose the land and give us great targets for one of our kinda dead cards. Huh. So it will be like this, huh? Listen, this is not a play you should ever do. Alright? Don't do it at home, guys. I'm exiling because I'm not losing Mirrex pressure. This denies him 2 tokens and denies him the card. This is really bad for him. He just wasted the whole card. It doesn't do anything. Life gain does nothing. And now basically they would have 2 extra turns thanks to this card, so it's like time walking twice. And it's worth your card, because go for the throat is still bad. Sure. Absolutely. He's doing it for the card though mostly, but he's falling behind a bit. It's good for him because he has good selection, but we keep pressuring. Like, I'm not sure if that will be enough to win, but it's a good play what we are doing. This really gets us a little bit ahead. Maybe I should play Memory... No. We need to Mirrex every turn. We need to get them before they Field of Ruin. Alright. Let's see if they go for the mill instantly. I think they can go for +1, which means they waste Jace fully. They probably have negate though. Alright. Very aggressive. Jace. I've seen one Jace. Not the worst. Now we have evidence for everything. And you know what? There's a funny thing about having Jace in the graveyard. That's a very, very funny thing. So I'm actually giving him a very nice counter spell right now, and I do it deliberately. Normally that's not how we play. But this is basically a draw 2 cards. Such a juicy target for a make disappear that doesn't work anymore, huh? It's such a good idea to use it. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Oh, I need to sweep my board for this. Okay, this is awkward. I forgot that Deadly Cover-Up also sweeps the board. However, that kills his win con. Now we need to decide. Is it worth killing my board? I kinda prepared for this play. How man, they played 2J. I think they have it. Man, this is the weirdest game ever, but I think it's a good play. And I will get. They don't have black mana, so they cannot deadly cover up, right? So let's get rid of whatever. Path of Peril and Celestus, 6 mana. I know, guys, but I think it's more important to get rid of the Jace, because that I expected he has one in the hand. No incomes for ya. We'll see if it works, but I think it's such an interesting line of play. Now they only have the Runbreaker and Emperor. That's it. They cannot win the game without those two cards. And Emperor is manageable. A lot of sweepers. See, they would just sweep those cards anyway. So, I mean, we need to go through those, but everything except Get Lost is Sorcerer Speed, so our Reef can go around it. He has one card, just don't draw Memory Deluge and we are friends. Perfect. So if I activate it, they just Get Lost it. Did I play land? No. So I need to... No, don't tap me like this. Please, please. Don't be like this, tapper. Because if we draw land, and we will fish for a land right now, we know they have no counter spell, so they cannot prevent it right now. Land. And I guess March, right? Cut down is nice against the bird, but we can just use March for it, right? It's kind of the same effect. And it kills the Emperor as well. See? The Mirrex stuff. Man, we are just big braining this game super hard, and I know, you'll say, man, you just needed to keep attacking. They would just lock down, draw Memory Deluge, and then Jace us, and we'll lose. This way they don't have win cons. That's smart. This prevents Mirrex for the turn. But they need a creature. Enjoy. Now we have no blocker. So they can use the map token, I guess, and they can draw one card, but I will create pressure again. I think it's worth it, because on this turn we were super tapped because of our Memory Deluge main deck. Main phase, sorry. Oh man, if I am about to remove this is the moment, but enjoy your one card. Extremely good card. So this kinda didn't change anything. He's leaving it on top. I can kill it anyway. I just got ahead. So see? Again, good play. They have Get Lost. They can cast it now. Do I have Jace in the graveyard? Oh, yes I do. Yes I do. I could mill this card, by the way. We have 19 cards. So if we Takenuma, we are drawing 3. But we need to tap fully. So we kinda give... Let's see if they attack, allow the attack. Maybe I should go for the Reef and mill their cards. I can see it happening. So why they're not doing it? That's interesting. They don't have Mire right now. So it means that we only lose when we naturally mill out. 43 cards, that's a lot. We also need to... But we win with poison. Man, this is such a close game. Right. Unfortunately, we mill 3. We still have robbers. I hope we don't lose them. Okay, good. Mirrex is, you know, strong. But we can live without Mirrex, I believe. So they can get lost, Jace. That means they are not get lost in this. And I draw my cards. And now I have 22 in the graveyard. So I can mill him, get rid of his good top deck. He has shown us this, right? So this is really good for us. And now we also have map tokens for extra damage if we care. Man, those were 3 cards. This is huge. All of those cards were like game deciding. He needs all of those 3. And instead he got Sunset Reverie, which is also a really good card. Alright, I'll give him that. That's a good draw. Into Sandfall. Alright, I think we're doing it. See, all of those crazy plays actually make a huge difference. 38 cards. 3, 6, 7. Do we go for a mill plan suddenly? 7 cards. Oh, that's a hard one. I think we go for Mirrex. I think this is our true win con. We are at 20, so on this turn we don't need to respect it. Let me check the mana. Do we have enough for a Mirrex? So basically 5 for Reef, 3. Okay, we have. I could also go for the damage, man. We deal a lot. Okay, cards he didn't want to draw anyway. But we still get a little bit of it. And basically Mirrex is our play. This is just a fodder. But it's a good fodder. It does something. It helps during the next part of the game. Field of Ruin. The draw he needed instantly. Alright. This is rough. So he's main phasing and then he's playing Lockdown and gets rid of everything. So now we are fully on the mill plan probably. That is an extremely good draw for them. This is one... If they drew it 2 turns later, we would be able to poison them to 10. And I think we have 2 Mirrexes and we mill the other one. So I think it just... Well, was perfect for our opponent. This was the one draw that exactly hit strategy we went for. And he hit it randomly in, 34 cards. So it's rough, but I don't think it will change the outcome. I think we still win this. Like, we can go... Okay, we just won, man. This is interesting. We needed to change the strategy basically mid-game. But you can see we made so many weird plays, and in the end, I really think this is why we are winning right now. And this is good Edict target, because we want to be mana efficient right now. Because we want to keep playing stuff. He wants to go for the Anchorage. First, let's resolve this one. Very nice. So, we probably are not playing Robbery, and because he's forcing another thing, we probably just go for this. If we go Edict, what happens? We have 3/5 mana. I don't think we play Jace. And I don't think we play Robber. Let's go for 4. And we don't need over. You know what? I definitely don't need Path of Peril right now. So we go for 4 and we exile Path of Peril. This is good. This is the optimal play. And this forces our opponent to think about more stuff right now. And worst case, we can go for Robbery for 2 if we feel that we won't, that we won't have time to go for full power Robbery. They have counter spells, so we need to, remember this. Sure. Man, those Field of Ruins are really good. They nullify a big part of our strategy. However, we already switched from this strategy. We decided that it's not how we went. 17 cards to 31. We should be okay. They don't have Jace in the deck. Let's go for black, and then I will decide if I play the Robbery. Because I can get extra card from this. And go for Swamp. If I had 2 little cards, I would refuse it. And now 3 cards on this turn, that's 27. Then 15. So it's 12, 11 because he draws 1. And we need to mill 11 cards, so I don't think we go for it on this turn. We just pass the turn and give him next top deck. He has no lands, he has no nothing. This is good draw. Honestly, this is a good draw. They don't have extraction of any kind of... Yeah, we are winning this game. We are basically like a talon, like clawing through his neck. Like, it's closer and closer and he cannot escape anymore. And that's the game. He's losing in like 1 or 2 turns, I believe. See? All those weird plays. I told you, we exactly hit... Every turn right now, I would be praying, oh my god, if he hits the Jace, he wins the game. And look at us. We sacrificed our board, but we got rid of the one card that mattered for the whole matchup. Right now, he can still negate, but he has only one card we don't know about. Why are you thinking? That means Memory Deluge or something super powerful? Or he's just roping. So I will say your go, and we'll see if that's a rope or he actually thinks about something. I think he's just roping, to be honest, but I might be wrong. I don't think there's any kind that warrants so long decision. Uh, this might be make disappear, right? They don't have creatures, so we go 3, 6, 6, right? I believe, right? 4, 5, 6. That should be good enough for now. We also get all those cool cards. Alright, I mean we are playing clans every turn. And this is a cool art. I kinda liked it. I thought about buying it. Anyway, we don't have counterspell. I wanted to hit counterspell. To be fair, we cannot play Memory Deluge because then they get it. They have witnessed the future, right? Yep. So we need to mill them out of, you know, out of nowhere, basically. I have still a few good cards here, so don't you worry, we are closing the game. But we need to be smart, because they might have a counter spell, so they might break our plan. And they also have Witness the Future, so if we mill them to one card, they can just start chaining Witness into Witness, because we don't know how many they play. And it could be enough to go infinite, which means we need to mill them, so they cannot cast Sorcery Speed. So it means they need to be at zero library. It is possible they have this card. That would warrant some thinking, right? I should do it now. 4, 7. Is 7 enough? 7 is enough. Well, alright, I went over the board a little bit. Right, I get good mana. I hope I counted right. Yep. We still go around, make disappear. They play it. Oh, they have no reaction, so that's perfect. Man, no more lies can hit them. He wants to hit this card. This is the card he's looking for, and we just exiled. We exiled all of the win cons from his deck. Now he has only Emperor, which means I can safely draw my deck until the end. And as long as I have one card and he's dead, it's fine, because I know he cannot force me to even draw one extra card. This is why it was so important to get rid of all the Jaces from his deck. And this is why Deadly Cover-Up is insane sweeper. You can see that it was so important that it was worth to sacrifice our whole strategy, our whole board, and still win the game thanks to the sweeper, basically. And he had double lockdown and Sunfall, so those Mirrex tokens were already dead. It would take so long to kill him this way, so Mill is just better. And this No More Lies really puts a heavy clock on him. Also there's Mirrex, so I can actually go back to my Mirrex plan if I care. Man, this is magic. Like, how can you not enjoy this kind of game? Like, isn't it so much better than playing Swift Spear, Faldon and Godric and seeing if you hit 3 removal in a row? Man, this is just magic. Is there anything we care about? No. We probably want to keep 2 mana every turn, so he's quite tapped right now. We can try to go for some big plays, because we probably will get... Oh, do I want Mirrex? I mean, let's play Mirrex, why not? We have all the cores we ever want. 16 cards. Don't forget, if they kill it or counter it, there is a chance they get it from graveyard somehow? They probably shouldn't. They probably shouldn't. Let's go. That will be enough, and I can steal Mirrex, and I can steal No More Lies. I am playing it now because he's kinda constrained on the mana, and he might have counter spells right now. Okay, that's a hard one. I mean the hard counter spell, right? So that's fine. Because I hope you prepared also another one for Jace, because otherwise you are freaking dead, bro. 13 cards, he's dead to this. Sure, you can... Are we super mean? I feel super mean today. Okay, I hope that sends the message across. We don't allow you to draw cards, you will draw when we tell you to. Alright. Man, that was pretty brutal, but I think it's worth it. Enjoy your card for the turn. Guys, I think this game is worth a sub, right? We really did some nice plays. Man, I'm so proud after this kind of game. Like, I think we did all the right things. Alright, opponent goes first. It seems as usually. So let's see. We can absolutely play this, right? We don't need to tap land at all. So even though we don't have too many plays, we probably won't go March. Yeah, I don't think we need to. He just sees the hand, and whatever he takes, we play the other one. So, you know, the bot is not super impactful. Orzhov. I would love to be on the play. Planeswalkers are so insanely better on the play than on the draw, that is crazy. The only upside is that you have more cards, so you can easier go card for card and win the game. On the play, if you go card for card, sometimes, you know, your opponent outvalues you anyway. Interesting choice. Oh, that's an interesting card. He doesn't know about it. So he basically wants us to waste March on life gaining 1, which is pretty smart, I'll give him that. He doesn't know about the cut down, so this is a good synergy. We can even keep taking damage from this. I honestly don't care, man. They didn't play Geeks, they don't have mana for Geeks even. So I will just play Deduce if he doesn't... Man, he wants the removal. Psst, bro. Outrageous. Like, we are in such a good spot, man. I'll be honest, guys, we kinda won the game. So normally, I would play Jace, but I'm not doing it into open mana, because if he dies at the end step, I'm actually really behind. Sure, man, you want to ramp me, bro? Oh, I will absolutely get ramped. Let's take this one. I should actually take their black mana and go for an island. So that is a slight misplay. It doesn't change really anything, but yeah, we want island because we have swamp in the hand. I didn't look at it. Easy. Thank you for extra cards. And here's the go for the throat against your Shelly. Well, you need to be really careful about Field of Ruining control deck, sure. I mean, he's losing super hard right now. Cool. Now I played this and I win the game, right? I wonder what his hand is. If he plays Bat, it has to be an aggro deck. That definitely doesn't feel like it so far. Empty board. What is that? Any flash deck? What they have? Like, I cannot think about anything except like Result Reinforcements. I could go for the robbery, but it might be my main play. I will go for it and instantly draw a card. And I will mirror him. This also means Result Reinforcements at the end step doesn't kill it. I think Jace will die, but I need him to invest something. That's fine. See, this is why we went for instant value. We already got the card. And this is interesting. It seems to be a bad deck with... Like, they are playing control with bats? I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. Oh, that's why they didn't like the Edict. Well, now it makes perfect sense. Listen. I know. But this is better. They already have shown that they are playing Planeswalkers. Look at this. Juicy Liliana, and that means we need to have the answer. Also, they played Trespasser into the Edict because they have seen the card. So, generally when your opponent plays into something, you know that they probably want you to use it, or they don't have a choice. Alright, do we go? They really try to bait this Edict, right? I think they have Liliana in the hand and they want us to get rid of it. Alright, I should probably not draw the card, but I just don't super care. Oh, I would have to exile a card. I think we go for the robbery then. We take 6 damage, we are at 10. We are at 10. Can they burn us from 10? I don't think so. Oh no, it will be way more... No. We are exiling cards, we are not drawing them. That's good. They think they will bait the Edict from us. Bro, you have no chance to do it. I can start even exiling stuff. So they think they are keeping us in check, because if they don't play anything, we start the next turn on the same situation. What they don't know is that we are stealing their lands and suddenly we will have extra mana that kills Shelly. Interesting. Alright. Tenacious Underdog will be a huge problem. And here she is, see? They knew about it. So I can prevent the damage. They don't see this card, so this Edict will get them off guard. The question is, they already have one Liliana, and it is possible they have second Planeswalker there. Is it worth to... Well, against Tenacious Underdog, I think we go for the Edict. Because we got another one, so we can be wasteful with this one. I also can play Liliana in -2, but I don't want any extra damage right now. I think it's important that we don't get it. Now we need to think, do we play Quick Study or Liliana? Liliana seems decent, honestly. She absorbs a lot of damage, right? And I still have the cut down for the underdog.
Enough with the mysteries.
We definitely want to keep discarding cards.
Drop it.
You human? You human, bro. Did I really go with the Mirrex? I think that it might be too slow, but on the other hand, we don't have other win cons right now. We need the live game. Listen, I know, but I think other cards are more important, and we have to go for it. Well, this was a loss for us, because this is the card they absolutely don't need. But we need to get there. We have generally more cards. And we can defend against this underdog for a while. And if he taps the mana, he cannot use cards very well. I wanted to say, if he... Man, the art on this, right? They changed it. It looks nice. I have to say that really looks nice. And I want to keep protecting Liliana. They get the card, they might make additional play, but they have double white, so they cannot make bat or anything. Let's see the cards. Good. Those are very good cards, man. I actually want plus. I have way too good cards, man. I cannot lose any of them. Sure. Oh, this is so bad for them. So they basically wasted the turn right now. While this was horrible turn for them, I think this is what lose them the game. Alright, so they keep this Liliana, they really want to, you know, lowball it. Okay, so we cast Memory Deluge later. We need to be careful, but this is a great target for Liliana, so I think we forgo the ultimate. I don't super think we need it. Don't forget, when he draws cards, he gets milled faster. And we have Robbery, we have double Jace yet, right? We only lost one. And with Memory Deluge we can get there, so we -2, yeah, we won. We just need to navigate the game, but it's basically over. Deadly Cover-Up, absolutely. Well, this solves the issue, right? So we go 5 mana Deadly Cover-Up. We have 2 free for what? I mean, the third one can be important, but I think we go with the Reef. Reef is super important. And this further solidifies our win.
Sacrifices must be made.
That was super bad play, right? It was such a bad play, I actually need to change my plan. So what I should have done is play Deadly Cover-Up right now. That would help me, because I get basically free trade. Now that I'm minus, I kinda have to go with it. You want to draw cards, bro? Be my guest. Like, I'm not sure if they understand the situation they're in. They don't have blue mana, so it means they cannot prevent the Jace at any capacity. And now I will hit first Jace, probably. Here it is. And the Robber, because they both hit their library. So we are preparing for execution. And it will be super fun for one of us. And the second one won't be very happy. I like lands, but I like second Jace to win the game even more. Double white is not generally something he can use removal with. So I think if we attack with Reef, it would go through, but I'm not risking it. Now the question, what card do we want to discard? We won't draw 3 with Jace, so it's Deduce probably. And those are really good cards. I mean, we don't need more Liliana. We just need 2 loyalty. It's either removal or a discard when we feel like it. That's the power of holding Liliana. Sure. Do we go for Robber right now? Let's go for black mana maybe. I should check. No, it should be an island. You know, I'm usually trying to play fast, so you guys already say that I'm slow, and that's true, alright? I'm trying my best. 7 cards is something we could mill, but then we cannot react to him. We go for 5. That means we keep the Edict, and that should be good enough. And I want to punish him for, you know, using Field of Ruin, so he feels bad about it next time he tries to does it. Like, you know, when you have a long game, you can actually, you know, a bit train your opponent so he fears stuff, and you can really use that, you know, this to full advantage. See, now they have Liliana, they feel great about it. What they don't know is that we have enough Planeswalker removal. Sure.
It's not my fault.
You know what? We can actually cycle it. We don't need to use it now. They will go. Oh, they will go for Tenacious Underdog. So I can use Parasitic Grasp against it probably. Oh, this sucks, but I need to go with the Deduce. This is the spot to cast the card, so if we are not casting it because we are fighting against the underdog, I don't even mind it, man. They will mill themselves very soon. Like, they're close to 1 Jace kill, which is wild. And if he attacks my face, I probably will allow it. Alright. Good choice, my friend. So, you get Grass. Man, I like this art so much. Man, I have to say, Wizards and the art department are absolutely amazing, and the art on new cards is just flawless. Before recording this video, I was just actually, you know, enjoying the art, like the Deduce, all those special arts. They are so good, man. I want to play each one of those cards. Sure. 23, so not yet. You know what we will do? I could Blitz, but I don't care, right? I don't want to discard anything. Alright, we will definitely evidence. I don't think it makes much difference, so let's go whatever. Alright, we can hit his library with this. If we want, we can choose something that he has 4 of. I mean the bat. You know what? I generally wanted to exile this, but the bat is way more scary. They have nothing, man. Oh, that was the last bat? Sure. So if you want to check the library, oh, they have the they have a deadly cover-up. Alright, here's your deck. Now we need to check if we have Jace in the graveyard. We don't, so they cannot hit it with deadly cover-up. Which means we are fine. Is there anything we want to hit? They might play Shelly. That will be their 4th turn. And we kill it and we mill them very quickly. So I don't think we care. I don't think we care. Right. Don't forget they are drawing 2 cards a turn, so it will be hard to beat them on the value. We just wait until they go to 15. And the Tenacious Underdog actually helps us against it. Because they play it, we kill it, they draw a card. This kinda hurts. This kinda hurts. It will be go for the throat. We want Marsh for the life gain in case things go wrong. Sure. I love it, man. They are doing 3 cards a turn. That means in 2 turns they will be in the range of 1 Jace. Sure. And now we can go... You know what? This is a decent turn for March. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. They won't burst us from 18. Enjoy your card. It can be Sheo, but we just edict it. Or depopulate it at the cost of 2 life. Yeah, they are so gone. Man, they draw more cards. They think this is how they want. I didn't check the library. I should check for like duress and this kind of effects. I honestly think this might be the time for Jace. Then they can hit it from the graveyard. They don't have bats. I don't think they can hit our hand, right? Let's just go with Edict. This will solve one of the issues, because we actually care about the cards in our hand right now. And I think it's a pretty decent pressure. Do I have 2 mana? I don't. So I cannot respond to anything he's doing. I usually don't like to show my plan, but I think in this case it makes some sense. Because when we do it, it's basically a clock on our opponent, a 2-turn clock, I believe, right? Here's the underdogs, yep. And let's go with the bat as well, I think. We still have the Edict. This way we make sure that whatever happens, it's not bad for us. I mean, we don't have... well... this is the cheapest answer to the bat, but it doesn't matter. They know that they cannot kill us in 2 turns. So no, we're a bit slow, but the game was over, but we could mess it up if we did the wrong calls. We could lose still. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. Man, this is why I play Magic, alright? This is the type of games that I so much enjoy. And I hope it was a great fun. We definitely made those weird plays, and it really shows how insane Deadly Cover-Up is. I love the card. I have to say, destroying everything for 5 mana is already something I would just play in my control decks, because we didn't have tool like this, right? Even like old cards, like old sweepers, like you either destroy odd or even creatures, you Ritual of Suits, so everything 3 or less converted mana cost dies. A full sweeper for 5 mana is okay. The fact that it hits every deck where it hurts the most is insane. And you know, the extraction effect, the only problem with this kind of effect is that you don't really get any progress in the board or in card advantage in hand. And so the fact that it's basically free attached to a card that doesn't cost you a card because you would play it anyway is huge, because you get the best of the effect while not paying the real cost, which is usually in, you know, one card that isn't good for a lot of matchups. So man, this is just perfect. And the idea hold the deck was, I was playing this Azorius version with a lot of lockdowns, a lot of Sunforce, just pure removal, and 4 quick status and 4 Memory Deluge, right? And I thought to myself, well, why not use the same concept for Dimir? We have the sweepers right now. We also have 3 mana sweepers like a lockdown. Of course, it's a bit worse because it doesn't hit all the clues, tokens, you know, tokens, yeah, but you know, those artifact tokens basically for Boros that they usually, you know, completely spam. So this is worse, strictly worse than lockdown. However, it kinda does the job on early game, and this is why we play Celestus. We can mill those if they are not good for the matchup. Also, with Celestus and Mirrex, as always, you can sometimes use it as a full sweeper, so it can be a backup Deadly Cover-Up. And you know, on the win cons, all you need is Jace and Robbery. Like, you don't need to do anything else, you just mill them and they will lose the game once you have control over it. I like the Deduce. I was trying to play it in some of the decks, but the curve was never right for it. For this one, I think it is. And it also, you know, helps you curve out into the 3 and 4 drops, which are super impactful in this deck. So that was the idea. We're also playing a lot of Grasp, a lot of cut downs. We have more life gain. Don't forget, Dimir doesn't have the Emperor. That's probably the last thing Dimir needs. Is just insanely OP card, alright? That's what we need. And Emperor is definitely something like it. So we need to, you know, supplement our life gain with cards like Parasitic Grasp and March. That should give us enough, together with Celestus, to survive those burn decks. And yeah, with Boros, they can deal a lot of indirect damage after you clear the board. And that's why you need this extra 5 life gain during the game, so you can survive it. And yeah, I mean, I really like the deck. I think this is the kind of, you know, true control Dimir that we probably all wanted to play. It has a lot of card advantage. It has enough removal to stay, like, even if you don't hit your 4th land, very often you can just stay on those 3 lands with Parasitic Grasp, Marches, Edicts, all this kind of stuff. Edict and March both hit Planeswalkers, so you still have okay matchup against control decks, and you have seen that we absolutely can destroy control matchups with counter spells, which normally they have advantage. But thanks to 4 Deadly Cover-Up, like, this basically drains 4 counter spells from their deck, or they lose something they really don't want to lose. So man, I could not be more happy with this kind of deck. You know, Dimir is something that holds great place in my heart forever. Even if it's not the most competitive archetype at a given time, I still try to play it. And this one is absolutely, like, you know, on par with a lot of decks that it can beat. easily. So yeah, I'm happy. I hope you are too. If you are a Dimir fan, I hope this video hit the spot, because I think we all feel the same over last months and years when we couldn't really play it. Now with the cover up, I think we can. So thank you. Tell me in the comments if you enjoyed the video. I hope you did, and see you tomorrow.